Good afternoon, everybody, and I'm back. I just finished with a video, but I have this short video I wanted to show you. I do not work for or affiliated for anything with Denise at A Tatter's Dream, but I do buy a lot of her things, which are lovely. But I bought these um, time cards, and they're big. They're cardstock and they're big. Now she has a small version as well, and I think it was Gail. I can't pronounce Gail's last name. That did show these and use these. So I got right online and ordered them. They are 10.5 wide and they are 7 3/4 deep. Now I'm going to show you what I did with them. Gail used them in another way, and she covered up more of them than I did, and I made a little folio out of them. So I did get these at a tattered dream, Denise, and she has a lot of neat things. But they are time cards, and they are the large version. So here's what I made with mine. This is like a folio. So this is the front. Now they fold in thirds. They fold like this in thirds. So I scored them and I folded them. Excuse me. This folds in and this folds on top. This is the front. Maybe I can bring this in just a wee bit. Yeah. This is the front. It says this was a freebie cut apart from Nick the Booksmith, so I put that on there. And then these are these little. Oh no no no! This is funny. This is numbers. Nick the Booksmith is obsessed with these little numbers, and she tears them off. She has a whole page of these numbers, and she puts them on coffee dyed paper and tears them off, and they're so cool. They look like business whatever. I'm a real estate appraiser. And each one of my appraisals and each one of my files has a distinctive number to correlate. So, I can keep track of where they are and I have it on my spreadsheet and blah, blah, blah. And I thought, I really like these numbers. So what I did, I went to my Excel spreadsheet and I copied a whole row of my numbers, file numbers, and I copied and pasted them on Word, and then I printed them out on a piece of coffee dyed paper, and here they are. Now, nobody will ever know where and how to find this, quite frankly. If you do, you're brilliant. But the upshot is, I love the little numbers. I've changed them around, so as I say, nobody will ever know. So this card, I did some stenciling here with Tim Holtz's little stencil. I put just a little piece of craft paper behind that so it would show up. Now, you open it up like so. This is the inside of the front. And it's got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as you can see, the days. And then this is a piece of cut off of coffee dyed paper. And I used my serger. I think I talked about my serger. A serger is a sewing machine that finishes off seams in bought and ready-made clothes. You could used to only get a commercial one. Now mine's a Singer, but I've had two because I used to sew, and I think I've talked about this in the previous video. And they do a finished stitch on seams, and I haven't used it for 10 years, and I've gotten into this sewing on paper, and I thought, well, I wonder if my serger will work. Well, it does. So I took this scrap piece of cut off. I stenciled down the center of it with a stencil, and then I serged on either side and glued it down. Now this is the inside. It folds in threes. This is the inside. Now what I did as well, I took 3 pieces of paper. This paper I got online. It's supposed to look like coffee dyed paper. Oh, it doesn't, but it's okay. But it's 20-pound paper. I took 3 sheets, folded them in half, and cut them to size that fit. And then I sewed them down in the fold, in this fold. I sewed them down the center on the machine, not the serger. You can't do that. And then fold them in half, and those are journaling pages. Now this is the center, and I used some I use Tim's stencil, and it says job name of number. It's all kinds of where you can do information on your job. I made a pocket. I got this someplace. I don't know. I was in a packet of something, and then in the pocket, I made this envelope. This is just an envelope, and it's secured with a little tab. Well, no, it's not an envelope. It's a fold out where you can journal like so. And I zigzagged around on the machine, and then this folds down. And I did a fold here, like an envelope fold, and it is secured like that. This is just a little tag. This came in a packet. It says April 1990. Uh, this might be a Nick the Booksmith's freebie. This is just a little book that I made, and I sewed around it on the serger as well, and I used the serger on around the edge. And then here's a little Timmy clip, and this is just a little journaling book. Now this is also sewn. This has got three like so, and then you unfold it like so. I sewed on the machine just down the seam of the spine area, and it just you can journal on this as well. And as I secured it with one of the little tin paper clips, if I can get it back on here. These are so cute, but there we go. So this fits down in our pocket, the envelope type spread, and the little booklet, and then a couple little tags that are cute to add some interest. Fits down there as well. Now, on the other side is the same thing, just where you could journal there, but this has the paper, three sheets. These were 8.5 by 11. I folded them in half and I trimmed them to size to fit. This measures about 3 3 by 7 1/4. So they're 3 3/8 wide and 7 1/4 long, both of them. So you got 12 pages to journal on. And there again, I sewed this down the center on the seam. This is just a tag that I stamped on that says enjoy every moment. Oh, I tried to enjoy every moment. I'm sorry. And then on the back it says the best is yet to come. And then I got a garment pin with some beads on it, like so. I'm trying to get used to this new system. I'm having a terrible time. So there you have it. I think it's so cute. I like it because you can put this in your book. Excuse me. You can put this in your book. You can carry this with you in your purse as a something to jot your shopping list, your grocery list, your itinerary, etc. And it will fit in your purse. Or you could put this in a book if you'd like. So I just thought I would show it to you what I did with it. I'm going to put Denise's information down below. I buy an awful lot of things from her, and she's a sweet gal. So I just wanted to show you what I did with it and see what you thought. I'd like your comments down below. If you give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. And follow me if you're not following me. I'd appreciate that as well. I also have a consignment area where I sell. I'm not going to sell this. I'm keeping it. But a consignment area where I do have my junk journals for sale. It's capturedonpaper.com. So if you might be interested in some of my junk journals, they'll be listed there. I've got several listed on there. And all the costs of my journals include shipping in the continental United States. If you have any questions, please ask me down below. I'd be more than happy to answer. And I thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. I thought it was fun, and I got a lot of time on my hands, it looks like, but I really don't. I love the crafting, and I love the books and all these products. Thank you again for joining me and have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.